Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. Hope you guys are having a good holiday season and have a happy new year as well. This is your January 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, I took out the cross spread as always, and I also pulled the 4 agreements, Wisdom of the Oracle, and Mudra card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright, so we have 2, so second house energy for you guys is Capricorn, and it makes a lot of sense to see that come up actually, because of course the first few weeks of January will be in Capricorn season. This Mercury retrograde that'll be happening in Capricorn as well. And second house in general just points to possessions, health, or finances. Alright, we have Neptune, and Neptune's actually in your 4th house of Pisces, so 4th house in general points to home, family. And we have Leo. So Leo energy for you guys is actually your 9th house of philosophy, higher learning, foreign affairs, and long distance travel. So could be an impact there too, although astrologically speaking there's not really anything going on in Leo right now. Alright, so we'll keep those all in mind as we go through the main spread. In the main situation position, we have the 10 of Swords, Gemini energy, and challenging that we have the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. So, a couple different ways I can see this playing out. For some of you, this could just be saying that you may have ended a situation in the past, and now you might find yourself wanting to go back to that, but you're not quite sure how to go about initiating that situation. For others of you, this could just be saying that maybe you've gone through an ending recently and there could be a new offer coming your way, but because you haven't fully processed the ending yet, you're not just ready to accept that just yet. But yeah, I do have to say for a lot of you, I think this could actually be related to more of a romantic situation, but it could be a work-related situation as well, possibly even mending a connection with family members, but primarily seems to be it could be a romantic thing. Alright, in the foundation position, we have the 8 of Cups. So Pisces energy again here, and could just be saying that you might have left the situation behind in the past because you were seeking more emotional fulfillment. Now, to be fair, given that we did see Neptune come up in the dice too, could just be one of those things where maybe that was your mindset at the time, and now you might be viewing it a bit differently in the present. So that could be where the clash is coming in, but we'll see what else comes up in the spread. Past energy, we have the Lovers, so Gemini energy there again, and we have the 4 of Swords, the Libra energy. So if nothing else, I feel like this is saying that there might have been some healing taking place behind the scenes. So possibly for you and the other person involved in the situation, or at the very least for you, right? The reason I say behind the scenes is we see the angel figure in the background and standing behind them essentially, and it looks like she might be aware of the situation, but the masculine energy doesn't look as prone to it. But yeah, looks like it's just one of those things where could have been some healing going on behind the scenes around the connection, and that might be why you're open to it again. But if that's the case, it's possible that the other person in the situation was also receiving that healing during this time. All right, in the present position, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is Aries energy here. And I will say, I think Jupiter's just now going back into Aries, actually, at the time I'm recording this. So yeah, it's definitely going to be in Aries for January for sure. But so it could just be pointing to that as Jupiter moves back into Aries, that might actually give you guys a spark, right? And that could be possibly what has romance on your mind too. It's where you might be wanting to reconnect from the situation from the past. And this could also be an indicator that you might be feeling a little bit closer to actually taking action around the situation. All right, in the near future position, we have the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy, and the 6 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So definitely could be indicators of reconciliation for sure here. And if nothing else, to me, this says that for a while you might have been thinking about how to go about it, right? Like I was talking about with the main situation cards, but also here with the Six of Pentacles, to me, that represents a bit more of an action-oriented side of that same energy, right? So here, thinking of it, and then here, actually taking tangible action toward it. All right, the position of your influence in the situation, we have the Three of Cups. So this is definitely a celebratory energy here. It's Cancer energy, technically, but sometimes it just represents reconnecting with siblings or possibly childhood friends, things along those lines there. But yeah, this could even be pointing to the significance of the full moon that we're going to have in Cancer in early January. So be on the lookout for that as far as the time when you might start to see a shift in the situation. All right. In the environment position, we have the Death card. So Scorpio energy here. And what I see with this more than anything, especially because for you guys, Scorpio energy is your 12th house, to me this represents getting out of your head around the situation, right? Because like we said, we see the 10 of Swords in the main situation, which to me says that you might have been replaying a situation over and over in your minds, right? Rethinking, like thinking about what to do next, how to fix it, things along those lines. And now with that Death card, it could just be saying that you've moved beyond that point now, or at least you will in January. All right, and in the Hopes or Fears position, we have a few cards. We have the Three of Wands, Aries energy, Four of Wands, also Aries energy, and Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So I would assume that these first two are probably more of a hope, whereas this could be a fear, right? So it could just be saying that you're hoping for whoever this person is involved in the situation, you're hoping for them to come back to you, right? And to experience the growth and expansion there. But you could be fearing, on the other hand, a lot of difficulty around the situation. So for the majority of you, it's not really an indicator of that actually playing out. But, you know, these are always the cards that point to at least what's on your mind most. All right, in the outcome position, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, to me, this is an indicator that you might ultimately decide that you do want to put a little bit more effort into the situation. So for some of you, like I said, it could be romantic, could be financially related as well, given that we see second house energy and there are some pentacles. But whatever the situation looks like, to me, this is saying you're a little bit more optimistic about moving forward with the situation too. So obviously, it looks like you might have spent a lot of time considering if you wanted to go down that path again or not, and then it looks like eventually you will actually take action there. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords, so more Gemini energy here. So yeah, this is just basically emphasizing what we were talking about, which to me, like I said, it looks like this is something that you've given a lot of thought to, right? And possibly you just experienced a lot of anxiety and losing sleep over the situation. But like I said, it does look like there's quite a few indicators that things will be moving forward in a positive way. All right, I'm moving on to your Four Agreements card. We have be impeccable with your word, and it says enjoy heaven on earth. So let's see what it has to say. Okay, it says impeccability of the word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your word. So, I mean, pretty positive message in general there, right? But be impeccable with your word definitely makes me think of the fact that we will have that Mercury retrograde, like I said, the first few weeks of January. So just be on the lookout for that as far as any potential miscommunication goes. And moving on to your Wisdom Oracle card, we have Poised. There's the artwork, and the number is 48. So we'll see what this has to say. Okay, essential meanings. It says being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. The Oracle's message. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to, your skills are sharp, you've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. So yeah, definitely a pretty positive message there, especially for those of you, like I said, if you are in the present feeling like you're stuck in that Ten of Swords cycle where you're just not ready to move forward yet. Hopefully that resonated. All right, the relationship message says when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. So yeah, definitely a pretty positive message there. So yeah, I mean, for some of you, I mean, given that these are some darker cards here, for some of you might have even gone through like a bit of a bout of depression or something along those lines too, or it could just be saying that now you might be coming out of that energy, and because of that, now you might be able to put more energy toward that connection from the past. All right, the prosperity message says you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. So, yeah, definitely a pretty positive message there. And some of this could definitely be pointing to what we were talking about as far as Jupiter going back into Aries. And of course, Aries energy is a much more compatible energy with your energy, being a fellow fire sign. So, and that's in your fifth house as well. So that might have you feeling more creative, more playful, more vibrant, and that could just bring more things your way in that regard. So hopefully that resonated. Right. And lastly, we have a mudra for you guys. And this is your mudra here. It's the Hridaya mudra. The keyword for it is tranquility. And there's the info on it if you want to pause it or take a screenshot to read the full info on the card. But under benefits, it says rejuvenates the heart and pericardium, releases accumulated stress and emotions, regulates blood pressure and heart rate, reduces anxiety, opens Anahata chakra. So if that sounds like a mudra you think would be beneficial for you guys, we'll put the name in the description video as always. Once again, hope you guys are having a good holiday season and have a happy new year, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.